Hello everyone and welcome back to Chalice of Love. This message it's a channel from Osho through Sheila Silva and it's being translated to English by Tony Paraná. In this message he is asking if you have came out of the matrix. That's also the title of our video today. So let's begin. This is the time. This is the time, my brothers and sisters. This is the time. She is connecting. We have these experiences with her eyes open. She needs to practice because I need for her to be looking at the camera. And this is the time for us to expand. It might look that it's too early for what she's doing. It's from the night to the day, but that's not. She has been preparing for this. We have been working with her for a long time, since 2020, but not just 2020, and even before, a long time ago, we've been working with her. So at this time, she will be also training to bring this channel with her eyes open. Because I want to be looking at you. I want to be looking at you to tell you that the time is now. Whoever is here, it might look that's natural. It might look like that she is talking. But we are using a way of talking, which is a speech therapist way of talking. The spirit is talking here. It's not her. You might think that she's faking and everything, but it's not. It's me. And actually, this night, she have asked the spirituality to make sure that she's not faking it. And we showed her that it's not a fake. This is reality. This the spirituality working with her. It's real. And this is going to be happening a lot more and with more people. Because this is the time. What time? Time for what, Osho? Yeah, I'm Osho. My goodness. How it's amazing to be here. I feel great being here. Because we and I have been working a lot with her. Sananda has been working on her and me as well. And it's time to bring a message here. Not just one, but a lot of messages will come. Because this little one here, she is in a position and in a place that the world needs to know. In this message, not just this message here, but messages also in Brazil. Because these messages needs to go all over the world as a general, as one. This is the time. And the people are coming. The right people are coming and bringing the messages. And what message is that? It's unacceptable that people still have no idea and consciousness about the planetary ascension. Because it's not just the planetary ascension. It's a sweep out. And I cannot wait for this to start happening. It's a sweep out. What are we sweeping? We are sweeping everything. It's impossible for the planet Earth to be the way it is if you don't vibrate with the love and the energy of love of this planet. You will need to get out. This is the ascension, which is to change the whole planet of tests that you've been living for millions of years. You are so comfortable with this life over here, the way that it is, with the evil around and with the shadows. So we are changing to a new planet, which is a regenerated planet of love, a planet where the people are going to be living with love, full love. And that is the finally time for the planet Earth to discover and actually live love, with love. Because it's impossible for you to be living the way you are. It is not possible. It is not possible for you to continue living this way. It's the words are going away from my mind because it makes me sick that you're still living this way with your mind plastered. All these messages that have been coming from God, from Sananda, talking about spiritism, and Allan Kardec brought it. And for you to be living and to think that whatever is happening, it's a lie. Because what prevails, it's what Allan Kardec brought it, or Jesus, right? Okay, yes, of course, yes. This is the truth. Because they came to bring the message, but back then, at that time, 2,000 years ago, Jesus came to bring the message to that people at that time, at that moment. But now, what is happening? There is a new wave, a new moment, a new message that the humans evolved, right? Evolved very slow, but you still did. 2,000 years and you still the way that you are. That's why God has said, basta, enough. And with this love, this giant love that Jesus, because his name is Sananda, the Sananda has for this planet, for these people, the whole humanity, you now are having another chance to look at this, what's happening, and open your mind, open your head, and let it in, and get out of this matrix that you lived and that you are still living in it. Or do you think that the movie Matrix was just a movie, or just a movie thing? Do you really think that's what it was? If you actually look at the movies and actually rethink, because you are living right now here, coming out of this matrix. That's what you're doing. And it hurts. You know why it hurts? Because you've been for many, many years in this matrix. Many, many, many years. Not just a few years. For a long, long time. And for you to get out of it, it's going to hurt. Because everything that transforms hurts. And unfortunately, that's still the way that you're still living. But it can be through love. It can be through love. It can be through love. But you are choosing to live with the pain. You are choosing to live in this transition with pain. And I ask you why? Why are you choosing this? Why? Why are you thinking that everything that has been brought to everyone, it was exclusive and nothing's going to happen? What? Your mind is plastered. Really? So, nothing new. Nothing is new. It's supposed to be here. Nothing new. Nothing new in this whole universe. This gigantic, infinite universe with millions and millions of planets. It's impossible to count because God is always creating new planets. It's nothing new. Nothing new. So that shows the level of your stupidity that you're living in. That's the level that you are. It's really insane. It's not possible that your plaster mind still thinking this way. What do you think? What do you think this matrix is doing with you? It's bringing you in deeper and deeper. And we're going to talk about this matrix, and that's also what I want to talk about today. Because when we start talking about the matrix, we start touching it, and we start coming out of the matrix. So whoever is manipulating the matrix, you think they wanted to get out? Do you? Do you think they don't know that you are coming out of the matrix? This is if you are really if you are coming out. But the ones manipulating this whole thing, they know. Yes, they do. I'm going to show you how you are so deep in the matrix. Right? When you go do a search on your internet and you choose something, whatever you want to look for to buy, and when you get out of your computer or your cell phone, when you come back, it's raining of publicity about the things that you want to buy. Of course, you know that. You know that. Do you think this is God? This is a God motion to help you? Every single step, the matrix know where you are. Every step, they know where you go and where you're going. So you still think that you're not controlled by the matrix? But you have to know that you don't have to be controlled by the matrix. And you can unplug, but it's going to demand a lot of effort. Just some effort. And I'm going to show you a few steps that you can make it to get out of this matrix. And the first thing is for you to identify that you are in the matrix, because it's impossible for you to get out of something that don't even know where you are. It's impossible. So first, you have to know and understand that you are in the matrix. Look at TV. You watch TV? You do watch TV? Do you know who is inside of the TV? Putting all that information in your mind that doesn't come out ever? Or that hypnosis is in your mind. They're manipulating you through some movies. Because they're movies, they're messages of the lights of God. They don't play over there. There are messages that brings messages of God and the light. Yes. But it's minor. It's just minimal. It's not a lot of movies. What do you see on your internet? What kind of videos are you seeing on your internet? Do you see videos like this? Or do you see videos, I'm just gonna, just to break just to spend some time and start watching whatever, and people gossiping about others, a brother fighting with another, gossiping. One of the most, in a lot of things that happens in this planet, it's gossiping, judgment. Yes, envy. If you do all of these, you are definitely in the matrix. So it's important for you to know where you are. You condemn people, your brothers, and people that you don't even know, and people that you of course know. Are you gossiping? And you talk about someone, about somebody else? Is that what you do? So do you think that everything that happens here in this planet has the hands of God? Yes, it does, because a single leaf that falls, it's because God made that happen. But don't forget that your freedom and your free will, it's really important for you to understand that free will takes you, and it will let you know, it will dictate that if you're going to be in the matrix or not. So what are we going to do for you to a few years from now not be here, or go to a different planet, but on the other planet you still be in the matrix over there, right? So if you keep doing the same actions that you have, gossiping, ego, envy, if you keep looking at the TV and radios and listening to all this crap that's being shown there, you cannot see. Or you're looking to the spirituality, the messages. What truth are you looking for? The truth, which is the God message, or the TV? That's the difference. The matrix, it's the lie. It's illusion. To have the humans locked down inside of this hypnosis. To come out of the matrix is to connect with the light, with the spirituality, the good spirituals, and God. And Jesus is in charge of this. He is in charge. All his troop to help the humans in this planet to come out of this matrix and to come to the light and come to the truth. How are you going to come out of the matrix? First thing, looking at the truth. God has said that the truth will free you. The truth frees you. What truth? The truth where you are right now. You judge people, you criticize, you condemn people. You watch TV, you watch crap on TV, on your media. So first thing is to look at the truth and actually love yourself, looking at the truth. Because if you judge yourself, then you feed yourself inside of the matrix. Do you realize that this is very thin line? So first thing, you need to see where you are. You inside or you outside of the matrix? If outside of the matrix, you need to come out every day, because it will swallow you as soon as you close your eyes. So be careful. And like I said, coming out of the matrix hurt. So you got to choose what pills you're going to take. You want to know what is the matrix? What is the matrix? You go into the machine that they start to, like the movie that start unplugging him out of this machine. And that hurts. And not just physical pain, but when he actually realizes the truth. Look at the first movie. He can accept the truth. He starts throwing up. But on the other side, the truth freed him and brought his true essence and his power. His true power was the truth that brought what he was always looking for his whole life. And he didn't know. He didn't know that was the place that he was going. Because you look for it and God gives you. And if you are searching, if you really want to change your life, God will give you this opportunity for you to change your life. Come out of the matrix. Come out of the matrix. So, you're studying. What are you studying at YouTube? What kind of people are you following? Are you putting people as in your pedestal? Are you idolizing people? Even Jesus doesn't like to have that position, because there are a lot of religions that have told you that Jesus is God, but he's just not God. And he said that many times. He keeps saying that. But I tell you, he's very patient. This being is very patient. He's very, very patient. He's such Sananda is such a light in our life. Jesus, as you know. So come out of the matrix requires a lot of work, attitude. It requires action. So wake up every single day and look what you do to come out of the matrix. It has been said here. The first thing you have to do is to forgive. Forgive, it's a process of getting out of the matrix. Because you start to realize, just look at the movies and the soap operas that you look. It's people, killing others, and they make this very normal, right? You cheating your family, your wife or your husband, and they make everything so normal. This is hypnosis. It's for you to do the same thing. It's okay. It's no problem. And like this is how life is. This is the way the life is. But the life is not like that. You are the one who created the life like that. You created all of this way. But don't put this fault on God, because this is not his fault. You were responsible for it. Because yes, the matrix exists. There are people that control the matrix. But the way to choose to be in the matrix, it's yours. You're the one that you're choosing. Which one are you going to choose? To be in the matrix or to come out of the matrix? What are you choosing? Choose. Make your choice, because God is calling you. He's asking you to make that choice. So if you decide to come out of the matrix, please know that it's going to hurt. Yeah, it's going to hurt. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm Osho. I don't have to lie. First, none of the good spirits lies. Because lies is not from God. If you lie to people, you lie to people. You pretend to people. Do you think one thing and you say other thing? You don't tell the truth? Are you afraid to tell what you think? So you are in the matrix. To come out of the matrix requires for you to cut yourself in half. Forgive whoever you need to forgive. Be real. Be true to other people. Because another thing that people learn really fast in this society is to lie. Is everything just normal? A little lie here, a little lie over there. I know people say, no, I'm not lying. I'm just pretending. I'm faking that I'm not, It's no difference. I'm just not telling the truth, but I'm not lying, which is the same thing. So you lie for both of you, for them and for you, to you. And it's something that you're going to pay for it. It doubles. It doubles because you're doing that to them and to you. So do you think that lying to people, it's not a problem? You think that it's not going into your little book? Yeah, your book, because all of you got a little book. Right. All the notes with everything that you think, everything that you speak, everything that you say, everything that you feel, and everything that you do. That is a book. Is it God controlling you? No, it is not. It's not control for him. Because that book is, everything is registered about your spirit. Absolutely everything. Because God is so good that if you do something really good, something nice, and if you tell the truth to other people, and if you love your brothers and sisters, is also registered there. So if you're, let's say your bad book is really big, and your good book is like lower here, God is still look, well, you still have good heart. Let's help them to, burn, to minimize all these lies in this bad book that they have. Because God love. He pure love. So he still wants to help you. It's love, it's infinite. It's so much love, so much love. I haven't even got closer to His love. So do you really think that you're closer to Him? You're closer to God? You really think this? You need to have a lot of patience. A lot of patience. A lot of patience that we need to have. Because, oh my God. But I'm really happy to be here. To be here bringing these messages. I am happy. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. And it's a lot of new things coming. Yes, yes, because God is, it's amazing. Please wait for it. Just wait. Or do you think she just started like that? No, you haven't seen nothing. You have no idea. She is working every single day to trust that we are these good spirits. They are bringing the messages to you. But all these messages that you will be coming here. But this message is not just for the Portuguese language. No, it's not just for Portuguese. Because Portuguese is not only in Brazil. We know there are other places that speak Portuguese. And it's not, the majority. It's minority. But we are starting. We are bringing it. We are starting to bring these messages to all, in every place in this world. Millions and billions of people, they are blind, they're deaf, just living in this planet with basically sleeping and have no idea of the reality of what's happening. Have no idea. Nothing. And this message, not just here in this channel, but other channels as well, needs to be spread. It needs to go all over the world. Why? Because this message, the message of God, is to free people, to free the humans in this cage, this prison that you are. Because this is not just a prison planet, but it's another prison inside of this one, which is the matrix that you came into it. Oh, and then you come and say, oh, I didn't know, Osho, I didn't know I was in the matrix. I'm sorry, I didn't have it, I have no idea. And while we've been talking and bringing the messages, and people still think that everything that you've seen here, it's a lie. So that proves that you are in the matrix, because no single human being or spirit, are in a place that they are there because they want to. And you're there, you like it. You like, parties, drinking, barbecue, a little music, a little some, semi-naked women. And I tell you, how do you guys disrespect the women? It's sad. You do respect the women. And I have talked about that a lot when I was incarnated here. But even then, a lot of people have not understood. They didn't understood. And when I brought that when I was incarnated, I tell you, I'm not perfect. I wasn't perfect, and I made a lot of mistakes. I'm still not perfect. Because even Jesus says that He's not perfect, because the only one that are perfect, it's God. Please don't try to make me a perfect person, because I'm not. But I brought that. What do we see today? All of this, it's a matrix, people. All of this is to be in the matrix. It's to be in the matrix. What do you mean? A man and a woman, and the woman is still being minimized, subjudged in the society just like that, without respect. Where are you again? Like I said, it's not just a woman. It's everything else. Every other subject. It's such a my God. that means that you're in the matrix. You discriminate women, you discriminate gays. You are in the matrix. You know, why don't you make your own list? Make your own list, and then so that way you can actually see the truth where you are. But don't just be there. Don't look at the paper. It's just like an exercise. You're like, oh, that's true. Oh yeah. Oh man. You're not gonna be even, have the courage to actually look at your own book. Do you have courage to see where you are without hurting yourself, without condemning yourself? Basically just accepting with love. You think you can do it? Because it requires a lot of courage to come out of the matrix. It does. To look and actually see who are you. Because the first step to get out of the matrix is for you to know who are you. Do you know who are you? Do you know who you are? What you think, what you feel, what you speak, and what you do. Then you start to realize who you are. You don't even need to know who you were in all the past lives in your spirit. You got to start looking right now, right here. In that way, you will know who you are. This is the first step for you to get out of the matrix. Who are you? And I'm going to leave this question to you, because this question is going to bring you a lot of answers. And if you really are ready to come to the light, to enlighten yourself and your soul, to accept Jesus, and to come out of this matrix, then you really will see the truth, because the truth will free you. But it's every single day. It's not magic in the miracles. Miracles doesn't exist. A miracle is you who makes it. Because Jesus, 2,000 years ago, he cures people, and people, oh, that was a miracle, that was a miracle. No, that was quantum physics. Because he had a level of knowledge. The people start being sick again, because they didn't cure themselves. They haven't changed their thoughts or their actions and their emotions. So everything that you create in your mind, in your life, is through your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. This is how you live inside of the matrix. This is the way. Or do you think that all those thoughts that come in your mind comes from? It comes from you, inside of you. It's not from another place. It comes from you. And you attract like. So if you have those bad, nasty thoughts, what are you going to attract? Like I have been saying, like attract like. You are being guided by the spirits. It's either the shadows or the light. Which ones are guiding your life? You are inside of the matrix or outside of the matrix? Where you are? Where are you? And then when you start to see the place that you are, that is when you start realizing who are you. Be careful. Be careful. Very careful. Because you can think that you are outside of the matrix, but you're not. Because you don't want to see your truth, your reality. You don't want to see who you really are. So be careful, because to lie to yourself is the worst lie for you to be in the matrix. This is the worst lie. Because when you start to see your own truth and accept it, that is when you start to finally get yourself out of the matrix. Yeah, then you see that everything it's wrong. Or you're going outside on the streets thinking that everything's fine. Everything's just fine. No, God is not like that. That is a different way of life that you can even imagine that exists, which is the life of unconditional love. For you to come out of the matrix, you need to be under unconditional love and to accept your brothers and sisters and love them. Everything that exists in this planet, not just on this planet, but everything that exists in the universe. In the universe. But there are people that are still thinking that that's only life here. It's such a limitation, that shows how much love you have inside of you. Limited is the vision that you have about God. Limited is a vision, an idea that you have of everything. And I feel sorry for you. I really do feel sorry. And I really feel good talking like that. I feel good. I really like talking this way because when I was incarnated, I was living here. I couldn't talk this way because they would put me out of the places. I couldn't talk this way. So I feel really good. Like on this side that you cannot see, the spirituality. On this side right here, it's no way that you can lie. There's no way for you to fake. You cannot fake. Your consciousness, it's the truth, because you go you go to the places that connects with your vibration. And if you judge, if you condemn, and you talk bad about people, where do you think your vibration is? Up high or down low on earth? So what's going to happen when you pass, when you die? So just think about that. Think, reflect on this. And they are here working, trying to find the truth, looking for information and cleaning your mind, cleaning your thoughts. Where are you? Where are you going? You elevate yourself. So, this is the message for today. For us to just start to talk about this place that calls Matrix. Just to start talking, because this subject, it's no ending to it. Please don't tell me that you think the 5 movies, it's everything. There are people that still don't even like the movies. And that shows the level of blindness that this humanity lives. So, with that, I'll leave you with love and the light to your consciousness. Expand more and more, and you hoping that you will be able to come out of this matrix. No more. It's time for you to choose what you want to do. Bye now. Hello everyone, and welcome.